Ashindra. Lighting changes someone.
You're live.
Hello, the 1% lab official.
Hello, the one
Oh shit.
person lab.
We have Batman Hyderabad.
That's me.
Oh, okay, that's you. Okay,
Yeah.
crazy name. We'll be waiting for more people to join and trade around 7:30 if we get a setup. We'll be trading NQ and uh, gold. I mean, for now, we need to start analyzing, try to see what the daily profiles are saying to us, and just wait if we get any more people to watch. And guys, I'm sorry for the lighting and the camera, but it's fine. This is our first live stream, so forgive us for it. Okay, let me introduce you to Yojit.
What's up,
That's
guys?
Yojit. So we both are gonna be trading live today, and hopefully catch some setups and take really high quality setups. If you don't get any setup, we'll just chill and then end the live stream after 1 hour into New York Open. No, 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 no. All right, guys. Welcome to my first live stream. So I'll be looking at gold. I'll be looking at gold's price action, whereas Yojit here will be looking at
NQ.
he'll be looking at NQ, and we'll let you know if we have any trades to take. So without any delay, I'm gonna start mapping out stuff and probably look for any potential setups. Get my journal out and start writing down stuff because it will give you a clarity on what you're trying to do. Hmm. So let's get started. Hey, I finished my journal already. I have an extra book.
Extra book.
I finished all my pages. Too much journal. Let me check mother and pages. What I can do.
I will give you papers.
No, I have 2 pages. It's enough. Let's go. Let's start reviewing gold. Hmm. All right. Let's start from the daily time frame now. Before anything, clear all the charts. Our trading session is going to start around in 40 minutes. Uh, right now, looking at the daily time frame, we're clearly bearish on the daily time frame. We can see price making higher high, high low, oh my bad, higher high, high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and a lower high potentially to make another lower low. Let me check if there are any unfilled order blocks at this region or prices respecting any order block. So this one order block has been broken. This is not a good order block. So yeah, we are very bearish on the daily time frame. Mm, we're respecting all these bearish fair value gaps, bearish order blocks. We inverse this new week opening gap. So daily time frame clearly says that we are bearish. The only bullish confluence we can potentially see here is this liquidity zone, but price already failed to break structure above, and we're respecting this order block, so we are very bearish on the daily time frame. So we are bearish on daily time frame. We have this imbalance over here, this massive move to the downside, and yet to reach the 50% mark, the equilibrium mark. Okay, that's all for daily time frame. Let's get on to the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour is a quite tricky one because if you look at here, we are bearish only at this initial phases from this last week. This Monday, last Monday to Friday, we were bearish, breaking structure continuously. There's a break of structure, another break of structure. We disrespected this whole bullish FVG, respecting bearish FVGs, and we broke this order block, making it a breaker block, inverse fair value gap. But the only hurdle that causes to our bias is this FVG that we're expecting at this zone of 4169 to 4103, and there's an unmitigated order block too. So for now, 4 hour is still bearish. Looking at the structure, we're still bearish. Let's see how much do we retrace on this imbalance. Mm, we are still close to hit the 0.5% range. I didn't hit it yet. Alright, that's my analysis for 4 hour. Let me write up now. You're just no phone is what? We didn't yet tap into this order lock. We're still respecting this 4 hour fair value gap. Not something to worry too much about, as it can just simply be a retrace of this imbalance, and we almost hit the equilibrium spot, like which is the sweet spot of any imbalance. If the structure looks good in other time frames, we can potentially look to target, the this low right here, and also this order block zone. But it's kind of a hurdle also. If you get a nice setup, then probably we can target lower. Let me take a quick look at silver too and see if it's forming any SMT. See, on the 4 hour, we're bearish over here also. We we perfectly retraced to the 50% range of this imbalance, and we tapped into this order block. And in gold, we didn't tap into this order block yet, so that can be sign of a bullish SMT. So let me still analyze. Let's go to the 2 hour time frame. See, 2 hour, this is still unmitigated. This zone is being respected. These are bullish breakout structures, but they're still in this inefficiency range. So a bias still would be bearish. On the 1 hour, if we break this structure and show other confluences, probably we'll look for some bearish trades. Okay, price respecting this order block right here. Hmm. Gold is still a bit uncertain to trade today because of the state of Hormuz controversies which are going on, and the ceasefire violations which are going on. So that's why there's a lot of liquidity that's created. When we look at today's market opened around, you know 4 a.m. or 3:30 a.m. in IST, but 6 o'clock in New York time, and we created this huge liquidity lab. So everybody were expecting price to go down because of the ceasefire violations, and that's why smart money entered and took the opportunity to buy. Hmm. Okay, we inverse this 1 hour block.
You think
Hmm.
I get shots? You want the trade analysis?
Yep. Okay. Let's put gold aside for some time, and Yojit just entered a short position on NQ. Wait, let me check the bias on 4 hour. We are at an order block zone. 2 hour, we are We still at this order blocks on, but quite bullish. 1 hour, 1 hour also looks bullish, but only POI we have is this order block. We'll get back to that trade. I'll look at gold till then. Oh, if you want, you can come and explain them in Q shorts. Till then, I'll look at gold over here.
So guys, coming back to Nasdaq, on the 4-hour time frame, we clearly have a unmitigated FVG.
Are you sure your bias is clear?
Yeah, the bias is completely bullish. However, my position was a short. I'll give you the reason for that. On top of this, Dixit drew some order block, which I don't want. There's a 1 hour unmitigated FVG 2, and on the lower 15 minutes time frame, New York just swept London lows and entered the unmitigated 1 hour FVG. On the lower time frame, immediately after entering that, we clearly inverse this candle and we have a breakout structure. I know this isn't a high probability setup, but however, if price wants to continue higher, it needs to come back to the fair value gap. So I'm just targeting that low.
I think you hit your stop value. I'll check on your trade. I'll check on gold too.
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't look to take any trades on gold as of today because it's a very low probability day. My bias still would be bearish, and let's mark out some liquidity zones right there. But still, because see, price is clearly bouncing between two important PD rays. So it's pretty range bound price action today. Monday's candle is clearly bullish, but see, my problem is we're respecting this order block and this fair value gap zone. Okay, and then we have our bearish confluences here, the bearish imbalance, and the order block. So typically on these kind of days where you don't have clear bias or your bias is between two zones, so not trading would be a better option because you don't need to trade it every day. You can wait for another high quality setup day and take a trade. So technically I'm not looking to trade over here. So I will not be looking to trade. Sai Kiran, hi Tamudu, how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine. Bro. What did you hit?
I'm getting edged.
You're getting edged?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, where's my charger? I'm not gonna trade today. Just a day where I'm hands off the market.
Alright, I got stopped out.
Alright, you just got stopped out, and I don't have any trades in my mind also. I'm not looking to look at the price also because it's forming such a low probability improper chopped price action. Wait, did I turn on the? Okay, good. Okay, we're not looking to trade. No trading there. Let's look at what price is to give us because there are multiple low probability conditions today. One is this massive opening we got. If you look at this, we have how many pips? Oh shit! Wait. Yep, we have around 840 pips of opening. But if you still want to trade, you can look for a long over here because we have this liquidity sweep. We have all this liquidity being swept. And if we break structure to the upside and have some strong confidence, I can look for a long. But I would de-risk, and I'm not taking this on my funded account because it's not a high probability trade. But I'll try it on my live account with very small risk, and let's see how it goes. Okay, let me look at. Hmm, we broke this. No, we didn't. We didn't break structure on silver yet, so we don't have any SMT also. We didn't sweep liquidity also in in silver, so that's a very bad sign for gold. If you already swept liquidity here, and if you already swept liquidity in silver, and then we have a break of structure also, like from this liquid zone, then I would have potentially taken this long to the up, targeting for 1 to 2 hour. But yeah, just a day where you need some rest. You don't need to trade. So I'm not looking to trade, guys. Do we even have anyone to watch our trades?
So somehow it looks like it's stopping me out and going to the take profit.
You never know, right? I'm not looking to trade anything today because silver we didn't sweep any lows. Okay, gold we swept these lows, but 1 hour we're at the 1 hour we're quite bullish on 1 hour. See, that's the thing. If you look at 1 hour also, we're respecting this bearish order block. At the same time, we are respecting these bullish confluences. So it's a pretty tricky situation to trade in, and not trading would be a better option according to me. But if you want to take a trade, you can take a long. Let me look at silver. See, we broke structure in silver, but we didn't sweep any liquidity here. So it's still not a good trading day. I would recommend just taking your hands off, protecting your capital for today. So these are typical days where you should not trade because if you look, we're respecting these bearish confluences, which are these FEGs and all. this inefficiencies. We're also respecting these fair value gaps. So no trading would be a better decision. But if you still have that unprobable and unprofitable mindset of to sit and trade, yeah, look for some longs. You can look for some longs. Not looking to trade.
Yeah.
Piles are clear.
Why there was some news just dropped.
News, huh?
Yeah, it's on Europe.
For Euro, we don't have any relation. Okay, 4 hour, 4 hour. We broke structure to the upside. We're expecting this, but we have this breaker block. 2 hour, we have breaker structure to the upside, but this unmitigated order block. 1 hour, we are respecting this order block. Still a tricky situation to be in. But if you still want to take a trade, guys, you can take this long. Let's take, if you want to take this trade, you can take a long. I wouldn't recommend holding it for long. It's a very improbable condition to trade in. And just wait for a 1 is to 1.5 hour and go break even after you cross the zone. Alright, I gave them a trade rate. Let's
You
see
can
how
target
many.
you can target the Tokyo high instead of that.
I
Europe high.
I don't think, like, conditions are improbable and you can see there are equal highs here.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking to target on. Just to let you know, guys, I'm not taking this trade. If you want to trade, you can take this trade because this is a very improbable condition to trade in. Let me look at silver. Like, see, we having rejection wicks here, rejection wicks there. If you want to trade, you can take this trade. I don't find any other setups here, but this is a very improbable condition to trade in. It's up to you if you want to take the trade. Alright, I'm also in this trade. I'm just looking for a 1 to 1 hour. Let's look. Damn, that's actually going pretty good. Okay, once we cross this imbalance zone, you can go for break even. I'm not taking this on my funded account anyway, so it's a low probability trade, but that's the only setup I can look for today. Once I cross this zone, I'm gonna go break even. Let me look at gold. Or let me de-risk. Let me remove some quantity over here. Or should I just hold it? Let me look at this price action. You can still hold this. I'm just de-risking. Yep, I've de-risked my position.
Buddy, you're forgetting the 15 minutes bearish FVG.
It's fine, it's fine. This is the only setup I can look for, and if I hit an SL also, it's fine. Okay, if you guys entered, you can target for a 1 to 1.5, the right time I've told you. Okay, I'll explain you the logic very simply. If you look at the most recent price action, we are respecting bullish confluences. So let this trade run. We're respecting bullish confluences. This is our liquidity. Okay, this is liquidity. So in all this liquidity, if you look at the lower time frame, let's go to 1 minute. We broke structure here. We broke structure here. We have this inefficiency. Actual entry would have been here. It's a quite late entry, but it's fine. Once we cross this level, you can put your stops to break even. We have this whole imbalance over here. Let me just look at my trade for a second. Alright, that works. So yeah, we have this whole imbalance, break of structure. We flip this order block, we flip this fair value gap, and that's all. That's a very simple liquidity based trade. So I'm not taking this on my funded account because it's not a very high probability condition to trade in, and that's going to be my trade for today. That's all. We are targeting these equal highs. Let me show on 5 minutes. We're targeting this equal highs. A very simple target. We broke this trend line too. We're targeting this liquidity. We broke this trend line. Uh, yep, that's it. Very simple trade. Once there's a nice closure above this order block, once we flip this order block, we can go for break even. This can be our break even zone. I entered even late on the account over here. Not a huge account, just a very small testing account I've built. So let's just watch, wait and watch. That's a very late entry over here. That's still good. I'm not gonna go break even, but here let's see what's going on. Alright, once we fully close above this candle, you can go put your stops on break even. And if you want, book some partials over here. If you close above this, then we have stronger confluence for the upside. Just wait for this candle to close above and put your stops to break even. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. Yep, you can trail your stops to break even. Trail your stops to break even, guys. Not a very quality setup, but regardless, I've taken it. I entered late here, else I would have broken my stop loss also. No, put my stop loss to break even, but it's fine. Oh, wow, that's beautiful price action. I mean, you can book some partials here. Book some partials and you can hold the rest. Oh, that was a quick scalp. That's all. I guess we got a 1 to 1 hour if you look at the trade, but not a high quality setup. But this is what we got for today, and yeah, that's all for the trade. Is there anyone who took the trade? Oh shit! I didn't share my screen. Damn. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. Shit. I didn't share my screen. Uh, I mean, it's fine. I don't have people watching also. So, um, yeah, that's all. You can hold this trade. You can hold this trade or book some partials and hold the rest. That's it for today's trading session, and we'll probably see you on the next one. Yojit, do you have something to say? Yojit, Yojit,
Yeah.
do you have anything to say?
Huh?
Do you have anything to say? I'm ending the stream. We got a trade for today.
Nothing much. My setup was obviously a low probability setup, so I wouldn't recommend anyone to take it. However, it looks like okay, never mind. It's going. Just came back for FPG retracements.
See,
Yeah, pretty much that's it.
trading is all about probability, guys. So it's
Yeah.
not like you're gonna win every day. We took our probable trades today, and that's it. I would have booked some partials here, and or if you're not a fan of booking partials, just trail your stop loss and probably wait for the 1 to 1.5 hour. That's it for today's trades. No more trades for today. See you on the next New York session. This trade I personally didn't take on my funded accounts either. So let's see you on the next one. Bye. There's literally no one watching us. Bye. Bye, post. Oh shit, I didn't end it. Okay. Ending stream pick. Here's it. Bye, guys.